Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and today I'm going to go back to one of my old favourites, DungeonLand. Now, this game's got a bit of an interesting history about it, and it's technically free to play. It was released by Critical Studios in 2013, and obviously normal pay to play game. Steam has since released a free to play version, though you only have one level, and the game itself is about $7.99. Now, Critical Studios has vanished. It's just dead, and the servers are no longer being maintained, but there is some ways of getting this playing online, and if you can get it working, it is a brilliant little game. But right now I'm just going to be playing with the bots today. Now, I actually tried doing this yesterday, and I was still coming down from convention flu. I sounded like I had gravel in my throat, and after reviewing the videos I hardly spoke in them. I was in, they just weren't very good quality. I made like 5 videos of this. Just various little game playthroughs. I'm going to keep things a bit more concise today because I don't want to bore you guys, unless you ask for me to do some more playthroughs. But I'm going to show you the Dungeon Maestro mode, and I'm going to keep a hold of my little adventure run through from the last lot of videos, as those were half decent. Now, as I say, DungeonLand is technically a dead game. No, you've got no support from the developers on this anymore, but there's still a small community out there and they still do play it. The game did suffer from DLC issues though. It's got not just, other than the main game itself, which is, as I said, $7.99, there's various different pack versions and small little DLC offers. And I'll just show you, look, if you want any of the alternative costumes, £2 a piece. Really, guys? I mean, granted, these are the bundles, which is nice. Oh yes, the item shop. You get in-game gold as well, which you can use to purchase things. It's very handy. It's where you get most of your abilities from. And to explain the premise of the game, it's essentially you are the Dungeon Maestro, or one of the visiting heroes, and DungeonLand is a theme park of fun and death. This game was a either player versus environment or player versus player game, depending on if you were playing Dungeon Maestro mode, where a human player would control the mobs, or if you were playing just with adventurers. Now, as you can see, I really do quite like the Dungeon Maestro mode. Even with the bots, it's a good bit of fun. So let's go play local. I need to see if I can actually play this locally, and if I scrounge up a few more pads, I can get some friends involved in this. Let's go to DM mode, and I believe on the free-to-play this is the mode that's unlocked. Now, the bots unfortunately only have the very standard adventurer types. Normally each adventurer, which either you're the mage, rogue or warrior, each has 3 different types of attacks. So for example, the rogue has the assassin, which throws very quick critical hitting daggers, or he can be the archer, who can shoot through people and quite quickly charge his shots, or he can be of the gun, which is just a very heavy hitting long range attack. The warrior goes from defense, well, defender really, sword and shield can be invincible for a short period of time, to great weapons that do loads of damage, the pole arms which let you do charges. The mage has the choice of elements of fire, thunder, or ice, I believe it is. Now, as a Dungeon Maestro, I select my critters, and I'll be randomly drawing cards of things I can summon. The levels themselves are randomly generated and have some monsters on them, but they mostly fill up by the stuff I can generate. Now, the numbers on these cards represent how much mana they cost to cast, and mana you get back over time. It slowly fills up. Unfortunately, because I've got the bots, certain items are going to be utterly useless, like the Mana Mimic, because the bots will just ignore that false chest, recognising it as an enemy, and it'll never work. Likewise, Confusion, which inverts controls, that will do nothing either. What should I go for? Should I go for a Monster Rush? Now, the main thing to mind here is I don't want to slaughter all the heroes instantly. One, if I was playing as human players, that's boring as hell. Two, you get more evil points and more gold if the adventurers gain XP and gain gold from killing your monsters. So I kind of want to hit them where it hurts, but not be too devastating. Oh, as DLCs go as well, the spawner pack one is just broken. It's the machine gun. That thing is actually can be done more damaging than most of your low level mobs. Might as well buy that while I'm here. Polymorph the sheep. Oh, I've got to get that. And a lot of, I mean, body push, because that's useless. A lot of this stuff is kind of just like meh. Mines, they're a nice one. Oh, the beer holders. Basically, getting around getting a lawsuit from Dungeons and Dragons and Wizards of the Coast, they have beer holders in this. The beer holder, the fan, which is great for just screwing with the bot's AI. Mana generator is nice. Trait. What's the fun? Now, of the traits, probably the best one to have is quick draw. You get cards and mana back much faster. Gonna see if we can check something. Ugh. Oh, I see. That's for screwing around with people's heads. Because the heroes will hear what you're putting down. So that could be a good way of messing with them. Traps invisible, won't work on the bots. Structures have a 50% durability. There's not many structures in the game, so it's a bit eh. One extra mana is actually half decent, but I'd rather have faster mana. Same with the extra cards, quite handy. Possession, that's only good if you want like getting stuck in. Let's go with the extra monsters. I won't be casting as much, but let's have some fun. Evil heal. I mean, teleport's nice, but it's so short. The freeze one's broken. Yeah, they did because the developers buggered off. There's not much, you know, balancing in the game. It still has issues, but you kind of go with gentleman's agreement. Now you start off with just a beer holder. A considerable public relations problem, but still very good at hero killing. I love the little side tags the Dungeon Maestro writes on each character. But yes, as you earn gold, you purchase all these. And I've played like 50 games of this, so I've earned quite a lot of gold. The hippo's kind of broken, you just fly around and nuke stuff. Minnow cow. The lumber tree I rather liked. You know, the mine squid is one of my favourites. Let's go for the minnow cow. Oh yes, if we do get to the boss, I apologise if I just derp around a lot, because you don't get to practice with the bosses. You don't get a labelling of what their attacks do, just a very generic icon, which is on all the mobs and tends to swap between, you know, the attacks are not consistent. All you will know if it's a melee attack, a range attack, you won't know any of the patterns or anything, you won't have names. I think I've taken a bit too long on the screen. Sorry, let's get to it. Now, I'm just going to quickly go through the monsters for you. These are your bog standard monsters. The ones like the Wizard and the Yeti Viking. I mean, the Yeti Vikings, not bad, it can freeze people, but these guys will die just in a single blow. They're a bit useless. Where you have the Imps, which are the most broken thing in the game, because they start off with a shield, which means they do, you know, they can charge people and knock them down, and attacks do very little damage to them, and then you break the shield, and then you can hurt them, but their damage output increases. And usually a whole party can wail on an imp or two, and by the time they finished killing those, more stuff has spawned. There was also an issue when people were playing this online that people would just spam Diaducts, who are almost like mines of a monster, and you know, people just didn't get the premise. Some players, most of the younger ones, would just spawn monsters as fast as they can and just go to slaughter everyone. I mean, come on, folks! You're supposed to be playing a, you know, someone running a theme park for adventurers. It's supposed to be fun. Skeletons, incredibly fragile, but you do get a lot of them, and their air attack's a little slow, but they're generally solid in terms of damage output. I love the higher the undead save on medical bills. I mean, the design in this game, I love it. It's one of the things what I really do like. The design was brilliant, the concept was good, but the thing is, they released it probably at a bad time, slightly overpriced, and let's go for. Ooh, that's actually going to be really expensive. You know what? I will go with the imps. I'm going to go for 3s and 4s because otherwise I will have no time. And get rid of the Diducts. Let's have the Yetis. The bunnies. I love the bunny. And my other fern favourite, the Ninja Ratmen. But just to go through, Ice Frog, Rabbit Breeder, Phoenix, Ninja Ratmen, Giant Spiders, who are not bad actually. The Stalkers, who are a bit meh. And the Yetin. Actually, not bad. League went through this already. Both heads require only one work contract. Oh man, I love the humour in this game. I really do. If anyone wants to see this game played with human players, Total Biscuits did do quite a good video on it, and some quite nice commentary. Now, as I mentioned, the levels are randomly generated, but I love the design. I love just practically everything out of this. The magic lampposts which bow to people, and things like that.
We have spells waiting, my lord.
Today
Thank you,
is
minion.
Murder a Hero Day. You will find that all employees will be especially dedicated to killing you. No need to thank me. This day is just for you.
There we go. The fans do screw with the bots, but it might give me some time. Actually, the problem is if you get too many fans in one spot, it can actually break the bots and they will not progress. But it looks like that's within attack range, so...
You're out of mana, my lord.
You know... Got something. Love the little eatery areas, and just the design of this. All the area looks like it's a game board. Like, that looks like a table. Well, that might be a table. Who knows? It's all, like, put together like a jigsaw. Oh, you notice the sheep, they'll return health to the heroes if they kill them. Come on, I need that mana. I should have gone for mana regeneration, really. But I've got imps.
Not a good spot,
No.
master.
There we go.
Not a good place to put
Now,
it, sire.
every time the heroes go through these checkpoints, they regain all their health and I get new cards.
Not a good place to put it, sire.
What are you complaining at? I'm not trying to put anything down. Stupid thing. And yes, there is an evil laugh button. An evil laughs per minute is a
There are
stat.
spells ready, sire.
Now, which way are they going to try and go? So unfortunately, I don't really have time to look about too much. And there's been more than one time where I've put stuff in the wrong direction. Ah! I'm just trying to buy some time here.
You're out of mana,
See,
my
this
lord.
is a bit harsh, me just spawning all this stuff. This would be considered a bit dickish, but not too bad. But this is such a small area, I don't have much choice. Now, as you can see on screen, I've got the hero health bar in the top left, the number of extra lives they have, and once they all go down, oh, I love the monkeys, but you can see the imps are just hammering the heroes. But yeah, once they're out of lives and one of them goes down, it's game over for the adventurers.
One more kill for the bad guys.
Seems like a time for an evil laugh. Go forth, my monkey
You're out
commanders!
of mana, my lord.
And I'm going to possess you for a bit of fun. You can tell I'm possessing because I have the nice little hat. So, what? Do I order the apes to go kill that? Go to that spot? And Q. Oh, that makes them leap. So if I highlight him and go kill him, would all the monkeys go after him? Yes, they do. But yes, as I was saying, you can see the abilities I have at the top for the guys I'm controlling. Next draw on the bottom left, which it says when I get more cards, how many monsters I'm allowed on stage, and wow, the Gatling gun
Down to 2
on
lives.
the spawner is just murdering them badly. Yeah, that thing just does more damage than most of the monsters. It is a little broken. Oh, come on, bots! I'm gonna have to start again if you fail. Anyway, I get hero points for every time I hurt them. This fills up my evil meter, and that lets me have mini-bosses. Oh, that just summons them. I do.
You must wait for your mana to recharge.
Now, I think the bots are done for. They usually do. Ooh, there we go. There's the warrior using his defense ability, but doing a damn good job of holding up all the mobs. But the machine guns kind of got the rogue in a dodge loop. Because if they just focus on the spawner, they'd be fine here.
Bar is almost full.
Yeah, this is a bit short. I'm going to do another one in a minute. But yes. Wow. Wow, I was expecting the bots to cakewalk over that corner.
Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say? I don't speak dead.
Oh well. Seriously though. Someone needs to buy the IP for this. They need to see if they get a hold of the original modelling and design, and designers if they can, because I cannot fault the design with this. What I can fault is the matchmaking. Apparently, I've heard quite a few annoying things about that. It's not great. But they need to add more content, because I think that was another issue people had with it, is £8, but it was quite sparse on content. You know, because there's so much you can do with this. Go. I won't bring the machine guns this time. Those things are just broken. So you've seen how the imps can just basically hold up everything. So let's go for Diaducts. Go for the Orcs. I could go for a minion span. Let's go for the wizards. I want the bunnies, and I want giant spiders. Keep the same boss. Nah, stuff it. I'm going for the tree man. He's awesome. But yeah, someone needs to take this.
Hello, you heartless murderers. If you find yourselves with a lost head or lung as you walk around my park, remember that DungeonLand provides instant resurrection services. It's tax deductible.
You must wait for your mana to recharge.
Oh. Yeah, if someone does make a remake of this, get that original voice actor back as well.
For your mana to recharge.
He's such a big ham, he just fits it just perfectly. This is what I was expecting the bots to sort of do. Oh wow! The Diaduct didn't even stand a chance there. So they're coming this way. I can just get enough of that resurrection tower, but no. This is why I usually take the imps, even if they are a bit overpowered. They're just very handy at buying time, and just don't spam them, and it's kind of fair. But my plan here is I'm going to try and weaken the bots, maybe make them lose a life or two. And
you are out of mana, my lord.
And then I'll try and let them get to the boss. Now, in Dungeon Maestro mode, there's only one level and then the boss, where normally there'd be 2 levels and the boss in a normal playthrough.
Boss, we've got spells ready. Not enough mana for that. You are out of mana, my lord.
Yes, minion, I know! Okay, where am I going? Nope, that's a dead end. Or is it? No, it's not! Damn! Giant spiders.
You are out of mana, my lord.
Now, the giant spiders are very handy because they can do that and just trap someone. And in DungeonLand, when you're playing the heroes,
You're
you're
out of mana,
far
my
more
lord.
zoomed in, so that sort of tactic is actually very deadly. And you can see it almost killed the chap, and the spider's quite nimble, and he's leading them away. If I'm lucky, he'll get them up there and activate that.
You're out of mana, my lord.
Come on, follow me. Follow me. There we go. Doesn't matter, I lost
You're out of mana, my lord.
that dude. Now, both the spawners down here are activated. They'll spawn more critters over time. Come on, chaps. Ah, I was hoping they'd spawn more critters. That's the problem with the Diaducts. There's only one of them, and you only can take so much damage. Yes! Okay, suicidal buddies. Get away! No, no, no! Damn it!
Evil meter at 50%, my lord.
Ah, a bit
There are spells
unfortunate.
available, sire.
Yes. See, that spin attack is what makes Diaducts deadly. 'Cause if you get 2 or 3 of them in a very narrow place, you just get butchered by them.
You're out of mana, my lord.
Go on, wizards. They're utterly useless. They might get something off because they do a little electric attack that stuns briefly. That is what I'm hoping for them to do. And nah. Nope, so
We have to wait for more cards. Spells ready for you, master. Your evil bar is almost full.
just spam bunnies at them. Oh god! Damn. No, I'm so close. I need more evil. You get evil by essentially damaging heroes and doing combos, and you lose it if your possessed critter gets killed.
We must wait for more cards, my lord. You have enough mana for spells.
Oh no! No!
Magic juice for this, my lord. Not enough mana for that. No magic juice for this, my lord. The evil bar is complete, master.
Yes! Fortunately, I think they're just going to storm through before I can use it. Oh, I want to use the
Not enough
elite
mana for
monster,
that.
but I'm going to need the gigantic horde.
You are out of mana, my lord.
Yeah, you seem to vary between slaughtering the bots and them just cakewalking over you some days. Okay. Where's the giant spider going? Oh, the Diaducts are stuck back there, aren't they?
A hero has been killed.
Glorious! I don't believe we get mana back during this. There we go. Get that mage. Kill him. I just can... Bugger. Bugger! Oh well, I got a life off him.
Boss, we've got spells ready.
Oh, this is just harsh, but never mind. Should have saved them for the resurrection tower, but what are they going back for? Occasionally you can have a monster that spawn behind them coming up and finally catching up with them, which is
You're
nice.
out of mana, my lord.
Oh damn, they've killed the fan. But... and there goes the resurrection tower. Ideally I needed a resurrection tower back when I had all the minions. Oh, hero victory there.
Not here, my lord. Try somewhere else. Not a good place
It's just-
to put it, sire. You must wait for your mana to recharge.
So you can see it's a little luck based on terms of being a dungeon maestro.
Peter at 50%, my lord. There are spells ready, sire.
Ah, it's like, what's the point in giving you some rounds, that little tiny amount?
Available,
Dear
sire.
guests, the west access is currently being cleaned of all human remains. We apologise for the inconvenience. and
Oops, I trapped
wish you
myself. I'm not doing amazing here. Unfortunately, that wasn't a great starting spot for me, but I need to get rid of that wizard. Ultra!
Now I am slightly angry.
Go, you're not going anywhere, Mr. Wizard. And I'll just summon a minion on your head and keep hammering you.
They have only 2 lives left, master.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to do this because there's far too much health there. Now, I believe that actually heals me. I'm not entirely certain. I think that's what this guy's shtick is.
Stop
He's
struggling and just die already.
oh, firewall. Oh yes, you notice those little potion marks above the bots' heads. Bots don't use their potions or grenades. Oh,
Revive their friend.
damn it! Stupid cutscene. At least I'm faster now, but no, I'm losing. But I took off one of their lives, and it should have been 2 if it wasn't for the cutscene.
Promise you good doers, and I mean literally. I just raised the prices on the gift shop.
I wish I hadn't been taking a drink then when he said that. I love that line. Ah, well, took a moment to load there, but damn, that mage is annoying. And that's well, that's DungeonLand for you. Hope you enjoyed this little playthrough. I recommend if you just getting it on the free to play because you have Dungeon Maestro mode and trying to get some friends together and have a try getting this working because it's worth the time. It's fun. It has good controller compatibility, and it's actually got a little bit of depth to it, which is surprising from despite its looks. Thanks for watching all. I'll see you next video.